This information on the direction of rates and the change in the shape of the curve is often used to determine where we are in the economic cycle, sometimes referred to as the business cycle. The table on the screen shows how the yield curve typically behaves during each segment of the cycle. The chart on the screen shows the S&P 500 index on a monthly scale going back to the 1970s. The red and green dashed lines mark the start and end dates of expansions and contractions in the business cycle as defined by NBER, National Bureau of Economic Research. Thus, the area from a red line to a green line marks a contraction period, while the area from green to red marks an expansion period. The 1-0-Y2-Y spread is plotted below the chart. Orange circles show dips below the zero line, which is where the yield curve is inverted. Notice that there is a yield curve inversion preceding every period of contraction since the late 1970s. As predicted by the table on the screen, the yield curve is typically inverted or flat at the beginning of a recession. It is not so much that the current shape of the yield curve can help us to solve the financial puzzle, but more so that the transition and the changing of the shape of the curve over time will provide us with clues to the potential future direction of the economy. Combining the information that you can extract from the yield curve with the known behavior of the yield curve, in relation to the various stages of the business cycle, can help to determine where we are in the cycle, which will then help you decide between a risk-on or risk-off approach to your investments.